All right, Epic Collection fans, I'm so excited. I'm not reading enough Epic Collections lately. I'm sorry. Into a lot of omnibuses. This is Thor: War of the Gods. It's Len Wein and John Buscema. John Buscema has been staying on art through various artists or writers at this point, and this doesn't change. So we have this. It covers Thor 242 through 259, Annual number 5, and Marvel Spotlight number 30. So pretty fun stuff. Thor is or Odin is actually gone at this point. It starts out with this I guess like pyramid thing where these like ancient gods kind of show. You get a little Kirby-esque thing from Buscema in here, and they start to show up. But Odin's disappeared, and he took a human form at one point, and we kind of get a little bit of this through here. He's actually been manipulated by some bad dudes, and of course we have to deal with this. And then aliens are revealed to be the actual bad guys. I love Buscema's art so much. This is the way comic books should look, in my honest opinion. Beautiful stuff overall. And they end up traversing through time to deal with some problems with some alien worlds, and Thor and his merry band of fighters come along with him. Good stuff all around. Comes back, fights Firelord again, and you have one of those like superhero fights, and they go down to South America, and there's some problems down there that they're dealing with, and Jane Foster gets kidnapped, of course, because got to have that sort of damsel in distress to deal with, and then they end up dealing with the real threat in this as Thor goes through here again, just like the action pack. Just look at the shots that Buscema does. It's just like so cool. Marvel Spotlight on the Warriors 3, so we get a little of their story. It's kind of an in-between thing here, which is kind of nice break on here. Then eventually, we go back and we're warring against Odin. So Odin's gone kind of crazy back in Asgard as he's returned, and Thor shows up, and he learns it's not actually Thor, it's Odin, it's Mangog, pretending to be Odin, which is kind of odd, but okay. And so he deals with Mangog, recaptures his little place, and then the rest of this is trying to find Odin, because we don't know where he went, and we don't know what happened. So he goes into Hell, fights Hela, fights all the dead, and deals with that. Sif is really concerned about it. Again, just the super consistent art from Buscema all the way through this. Just so good. I actually like so it was, I believe it was Gary Conway writing before this. I got to say that Len Wein's art or writing is a little crisper than Conway's, I feel like. It's retreading a lot of similar ground than we've seen before. Now we're fighting the troll that we've seen before. As he's in the kingdom of the trolls, and he helps them rather than and saves them rather than gets the object to help his father. Comes back and he thinks he's failed his quest, and then they learn that his father's off in space somewhere, so they go on a space ship, literally a ship through space, which is fun. I actually love that piratey swashbuckling through space thing with the Asgardians. It's kind of fun, and they have to deal with threats on that level. Look at some of the beautiful stuff here. So we have this, and it eventually comes. We never get the end of the quest here. So we're still trying to find Odin at the end of this after we've dealt with a couple of space threats. We get an annual, which goes over, I guess, this war between Hercules and Thor, which kind of gets resolved, and by the end of it, it's kind of just a thing, and it's just an annual that's a standalone. Pretty good. And awesome stuff. This is high-quality comics on every level, and I loved it all the way through. Like I said, there's some retreads here of some stuff that we've kind of already seen, but the plots are developing. Thor is off seeking out Odin, and it's getting a little old because it took the whole book. Obviously, I assume he'll resolve it in the next one somewhere. And Buscema's art's just so good, you could just stare at it all day long. It's beautiful. And that's it. All right. 9 out of 10. Wonderful stuff. Some of the best of comics. And that's it. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.